Thursday, January 25th, 2024. Another rainstorm. Very light rain this time, though. At this time, it's been raining today, light. Yesterday, kind of off and on, light to moderate. Here are the 4 homes in construction, under construction in Bonwood, near the top of the basin for the rear pond, wet retention pond for the other neighborhood, Deerfield. You can see that there's not much runoff because the rain is pretty much ended, but there is still mud erosion in it, especially as we go further down into the pond basin from where these homes in Bonwood are being built. Cruise along here a little faster. Now you can see the silt fencing is in place, but it's got holes and other damage to it that probably doesn't help. But you can see we're going downhill. The erosion, the contaminants in the water pick up more and more in spite of just light rainfall. This section right here is completely missing from silt fencing, and you can see holes, large holes, the silt fencing here. But in any event, as we get further down, you can see the water flowing into the gutter that leads to the wet retention pond. Over there is the wet retention pond is back there, but this is the water that flows to it is getting muddied up from the erosion. And you can see in contrast the other side of the street. You can see this is pretty, quite a bit of mud in it from the construction of those 4 homes. Other side of the street, the water is pretty clear, actually quite clear, because there's no construction on this side of the basin. We head over to the pond. Here again, here's more runoff, and then it flows into the pond. You can see over here that the wet retention pond that catches all that runoff is very high turbidity across the forebay. The riprap is covered because of the rainfall we've had the last few days, but into the main pond itself, that mud matriculates into. We'll wrap it up just by showing you the contrast in the 2 ponds as we drive up to the other side of the basin for the same pond here that's being affected. And then we head up the basin the other direction. Here's the top of the basin of the pond we just left. Now we're heading into a different basin for our front pond. Totally different pond, totally different basin. You can see there's no construction going on. Water runs clear into the catchment, and you can see this pond is much lower turbidity. In fact, it's not orange at all. It's just more of a, normal pond color because there's not any construction activity. The turbidity of the front pond is not muddied up. Thank you.